Thank you, Mr. President. I come to the floor today to talk about inflation and the impact it's having on American citizens across the board, and particularly energy prices and how the energy policy of the Biden administration is a big part of the problem in terms of creating the inflation that we face. So I once again, urge the Biden administration to reverse course on their harmful energy agenda and instead take the handcuffs off our domestic energy producers. Americans are struggling to afford to fill their tanks and to keeping the lights on. Higher energy prices are fueling record inflation. Saw that the latest statistic, 8.3%, driving up the cost of goods across the entire economy. Yesterday, gasoline prices hit an all-time high of $4.37 a gallon nationwide. And gas is up to an average of $4.06 a gallon in my home state of North Dakota. And today, gas prices were even higher. That's about an 80% increase since President Biden was inaugurated. And that increase, the vast majority of that increase has come before Russia invaded Ukraine. 2 years ago, our country was producing almost 13 million barrels per day of oil. Today, our country is producing about 11.3 million barrels a day. Again, a direct result of the Biden administration energy policies making it more difficult to produce energy in America. President Biden's Green New Deal policies and hostile approach to American oil and gas have curtailed production, and Americans are paying for it every day. It began with the administration's moratorium on new energy leases, closing off access to our abundant taxpayer-owned energy reserves. And the administration continues to hold up our ability to move more oil and gas across the country by blocking pipelines like the Keystone XL pipeline. In 2015, the Senate and the House passed my bill, S1, to approve the Keystone XL pipeline. If the Obama-Biden administration had not vetoed that bill, this pipeline would be bringing more than 800,000 barrels a day of oil from our closest friend and ally, Canada. And we've stranded natural gas resources in North Dakota and other parts of the country, like West Virginia and Pennsylvania, because we can't get the permits to build the gathering systems and the pipelines to get it to market, let alone to our allies. We need LNG facilities to help our allies in Western Europe and to help Ukraine as they continue their valiant fight against Russian aggression. And if we really want to cut off the Russia war machine, we need to cut off their ability to sell energy. And that means once again embracing our nation's most critical economic and national security assets, our country's vast oil and gas reserves. A good start would be passing my American Energy Independence from Russia Act, bicameral legislation that I introduced with 9 of my colleagues in the Senate. Our common sense approach takes immediate action to encourage the U.S. energy production, including increasing access to taxpayer-owned energy reserves on federal lands, authorizing the construction and operation of the Keystone XL pipeline, and removing regulatory hurdles to increase liquefied natural gas exports. North Dakota and other energy-producing states can and should be empowered to unleash the full potential of our abundant oil and gas and coal reserves, our baseload coal as well. All of these resources, no one does it with better environmental stewardship than we do here in America. And we need to produce that energy here in America. It's long past time for the Biden administration to get out of the way and take the handcuffs off American energy production. Producing more energy here at home is the solution to help lower energy costs and provide hardworking families with relief from rising inflation. I saw that either the president or one of his spokesmen talked about the large amount of energy cost in inflation. Well, we have a solution for that. Why isn't the administration taking steps so that we can produce more energy here at home? That's what needs to happen. And that will benefit every single consumer across this great nation. With that, Mr. President, I thank you and I yield the floor.